Okay, so we're going to be doing a second coat on these patches. I'm probably going to reiterate this in all these videos. I'm not sure how I'm going to chop these up as I'm taping them. But first off, I'm just going to say I'm using a 10. I used a 6 and a 10 or a 4 and a 10 because that's what I had. But if you guys use the Walmart kit that you can buy for about 20 bucks, it comes with a plastic pan, it comes with a 6-inch knife, a 10-inch knife, mesh tape, and a sanding block. So the only other thing you're gonna have to buy is the compound, but you can use that DAP spackling. It's been holding up pretty good so far. So on this one, this is the patch that we did where we used the mesh tape and it had a circle, right? The circle we used from before. Now what the problem is with this, it's already sanded, but I have a hump on it. Okay, there's a hump. It bulged out for some reason. So, I don't know, I could probably grind it down some more. I'm gonna try to grind it down real quick and then see if that flattens it out more. Okay, that's better. So I just had to grind on it more. Before I used the little 100 grit sanding pad that I had, but this time I used this pad, this block, and it helped a lot better. So okay, so second coat with the 8, I'm sorry, with the 10, because if you guys just buy that kit, that's all you're gonna have is a 10 and a 6. So I'm gonna try to do these in 2 coats. So the first time we did it up and down. This time I'm going to go sideways. And you only need to go a little bit past your first coat. So pressure's on the top. Basically wiping it all off. Pressure's on the outside. On the outside. And again, you're going to hear me reiterate this in the next couple videos, but I have other videos that show you how to hold your knife. Where to put the mud, how to put the mud on. So I'm not going to do the whole, what I've been teaching the other series. You guys can go back and watch those videos. But you're just going to put the pressure to the outsides. That's how you're going to cut and feather. Okay? And then we're just going to drag it across. So that's 2 coats. We'll let that dry and we're going to hit the one next to it. Okay, so this patch is already sanded. It's got first coat. This is the one that we use the those little tabs, those metal tabs from Wallboard, where we they're like clips, and then we screwed them in. We broke off the metal pieces and tied it in there. So again, I'm not sure how I'm chopping this up. I'm sorry if this is going to be the same thing, but I have other videos that show, if you're just finding this video, how to hold the knife, how to properly mud the knife, how to use your pressure. So on this one, we already went up and down, so we're going to go sideways. We're just going a little bit past the patch, the first coat. Pressure's on the outside, pressure's on the outside, pressure's on the bottom, pressure towards the top. And then we're just going to pull it. Pulling it at about like a 2.5, I guess. Again, I have another video on that. So it's pretty smooth. Okay, let's get to the next one. This is the one, like I just said, it was the butterfly patch. I'm only going with 2 coats with a 6 and a 10. And that way, if you guys buy the Walmart kit, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm just saying it's the cheapest kit for a DIYer or homeowner. I'm trying to do it in 2 coats with just a 10 and a 6 because that's what comes in the little kit. There's probably a link below. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this. Again, there's excuse me, there's another video that's going to show you how to hold your knife, how to put the mud, where to put the mud, how to use it properly. So my pressure's on the outside. My pressure's on the outside, outside, and then I'm at about a 2. There's a video that explains that. I'm at about a 2. Get you guys up close, and that's the patch. 2 coats. Let's check out the next one. Okay, this final patch is the one that had the, I added a dead wood or an extra piece of backing back here, and we screwed it right to the stud that's here and to the piece that we screwed in. So again, depending on how I chop up these videos, I'm sorry if I'm repeating this, but if you guys are just tuning in, I have other videos to show you how to hold your knife, where to put the mud. I explain the process of adding mud and feathering it and cutting it. But for now, you're just gonna put your pressure on the outside. Put your pressure on the outside, 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 and then I'm gonna go at about like a 2, 2.5. And we'll let these dry before we hit the texture. But let me show you what this one looks like. Not a lot of edges, it's not heavy, it's smooth, it's pretty flat. Okay.